I've been doing a lot of content, as you probably know, about how Google's gone mad and LinkedIn is now ranking for loads of really good terms. So it really does seem like at this point in time, you really can just avoid the whole faff of building your website and just rank on LinkedIn. Now, I don't recommend that. I still think there are huge benefits to building your own website, your own brand. It's something that's worked for more than 20 years now, and I suspect within the next few Google updates, this will all correct itself. But in the meantime, I'm playing around with LinkedIn, both to generate leads, generate affiliate commissions, and just generally testing things out to get a better idea of what's working right now. Now, so far my methodology has meant going into LinkedIn Pulse in AHREFS, we can see how the traffic has increased significantly over the last 6 months, looking at the top pages and then sorting by traffic value. So I can find the pages on LinkedIn, the niches that are driving the most valuable traffic based on what that traffic would cost if you bid on it with Google Ads. So I've been targeting things like small business SEO services, reputation management, all these kinds of marketing related queries which LinkedIn does still have topical relevance for. We generally say that Parasite ignores the idea of topical authority and just uses its sheer domain rating, its sheer backlink power to rank for anything, regardless of the niche. Whereas we used to say you want a smaller website, it doesn't have to be high DR, but it has to be very topically relevant to what you're talking about, and you want to cover every topic related to that particular niche. So why not combine both? So what I've been finding is that marketing topics and business topics do rank really well on LinkedIn. So with that in mind, I've actually been going through, picking out keywords, and then knocking out a basic AI draft, and then using some off-page strategies of both link building and CTR manipulation in order to rank those pages. So we've got cannabis SEO, that's now getting about 200 visitors per month, SEO for coaches, CTR manipulation, and then a few affiliate articles as well. These are generally where I'm trying to go after the highest value per click. But today I want to try something different and just try to go for sheer volume just as an experiment. So rather than going small and niche but expensive, so we can see here my cannabis article is getting multiple feature snippets, but none of these are particularly high volume. But of course a lead in the cannabis industry could be very valuable to me, so I'm not too concerned about those low volumes. But today let's ignore this value metric and just go for sheer volume. So I'm talking about some of these crazy searches like look at join, Yalashoot, free coin master spins. That could be a good one if there's a gambling affiliate program there. Now.gg Roblox. It's these kinds of little queries like error codes, things like that tend to get very high volume on Google, don't actually have any value, and that's got to be something you watch out for when doing link building, because what you'll find is a lot of these websites that are looking to deliberately sell links and don't actually have a proper business is they will inflate their traffic using these kinds of error codes, random queries like that. So if I get an error on my laptop or my PS4 and it's just a number, then I can type that number into Google and then find out what's gone wrong. Now, millions of people are searching those codes every month, and therefore if you've got an expired domain and you put a load of content out around these error codes, they tend to have very low competition because that traffic's not worth anything. People get their answer, click the back button, they're not even going to be interested in the banner ads. So it's a very good way to inflate your traffic metrics on AHREFS. So loads of link building agencies, when they're building links for your website, they'll say we have this minimum traffic requirement or this minimum domain rating requirement, but they don't say where that actually comes from. So in every link we build in the agency, we make sure to go through and check that all those traffic metrics are actually genuine, they're decent content for genuine queries, rather than just error codes. Minecraft 1.2 APK. This one, 10,001 pause time, 150,000 searches per month. That's exactly the kind of stuff you need to watch out for when building high quality backlinks to your website. But for today, just an experiment. Can I spend 5 minutes and get thousands of traffic on LinkedIn? So for this, I'm going to use AutoBlogging.ai as they have a tool they called Godlike Mode, which is almost like a correlational SEO tool. It will go through and look at your competitors and then spit out an article based on those competitors. So it will generally have quite a high correlational score if you're using a tool like Surfer, but it's much quicker. So I'm going to start off with this now.gg Roblox. So we head over here, article title, we want the US because that's where the traffic's coming from. There are these additional options. The only one that really tempts me is key takeaways, just because there is some observation that Google seems to be rewarding pages that answer the question very quickly in the top in a machine readable NLP friendly manner. So I think we might go for that. Now you can add custom competition URLs, but if you click search SERPs, it'll do that for you. Right, so it's actually using a platform called now.gg in order to play Roblox online for free. So I'm just going to tick off the long form content rather than the specific app page, because the app page isn't going to have much content on it. We're going to try and rank for this just with long form content. So again, Quora doesn't really apply to that. So there aren't really many articles for this. So that'll probably do for now. And that's going to go away and write the article. So now let's go and find another one. Some of these Instagram viewers seem to be very popular. You can also just go into these articles and find out, are there actually affiliate programs for this traffic? So if we go through these, Guru 99 Live, that looks like an affiliate link. Interestingly, this is Guru 99, who are the big affiliate site, so they seem to be doubling down on Parasite with LinkedIn and just using their regular affiliate links. So we can see down the bottom, these ones are not affiliate links. So onto where I'm using the link preview in the bottom left of my screen to tell me if it's an affiliate link or not. So this one's a redirect. You can see it says guru99.live/ and it's got a little code. That's got a code, that's got a code, that's got a code. And then these three at the bottom don't. So they're just added in to pad out the article, make it more trustworthy and authoritative, but they're recommending the top ones as affiliate links. So I'm actually going to go after this because it's actually high volume, but I might actually be able to monetize it as well. So anonymous story viewer, generate articles that are heavily SEO optimized. So it's extracted the entities from the search results. It's come up with this really good outline, and then we go generate article. So that's going to process away in the background and it'll appear in my history tab. So now I'm just going to do it again. So I've basically been training my team just to go through LinkedIn and just knock out all these articles and we'll see what ranks. If you can imagine having a VA at $5 an hour, this is not a complex job. Just go through AHREFS. You can even give them the spreadsheet, download from AHREFS, and basically anything that's an affiliate link that's got affiliate links on the LinkedIn page, go after that. Now again, most of these are e-commerce pages, so they're the actual providers, the software platforms, rather than long form articles. So I'm going to try and get better competitors by looking at the other keywords and find if we can find something with a better search intent. So this whole view Instagram anonymously seems to be a huge niche, sadly. It's a bit of an unfortunate. Okay, what I was really looking for here was a best Instagram story view or something like that, looking for editorial content. Instead, people are searching for products and Google's presenting them with a list of products. But let's see what AutoBlogging.ai can do. So let's just take all of these. Interesting to see Guru99 is actually in the URL there. So let's see if we can actually scrape them as a competitor. So for that, we'll do URL. Was there a dash there? No dash. Right, so they started in October. So did many people, and they're now getting 500,000 traffic to their LinkedIn Pulse articles. Free virtual phone number. Right, so again, we've got a couple of affiliate links, and then the rest just aren't linked. That's a classic method of affiliate marketing. So that's 50,000 per month. So I'm wondering if we can do this for Guru99, we can probably find a load of other brands doing the same thing. In which case, for now, in this short-term period where Parasite SEO with LinkedIn seems to be working better than running a website, we should just be mining all our competitors from LinkedIn rather than the actual search results. And just with that classic method of keyword research, you've always got that risk-reward profile where down here we're getting into the few hundreds, which basically means the risks probably outweigh the positives. Even though we're making no effort here, I'd much rather go for one of these big hitters where it looks quite likely I'll get more than 5,000 visitors per month rather than risking wasting my time on these ones that just don't seem to be ranking. So I'm going to come back to this later, but for today's case study, we really do want to focus on high volume. Facial recognition search is quite interesting. Facial recognition search. Meanwhile, let's see how AutoBlogging is going. So we're going to have the same problem where we had e-commerce pages when really we can only produce a page of editorial content. So are we going to be able to satisfy that search intent? Now, AutoBlogging.ai has done a great job. So it's done a long form article all about anonymous story viewers. Now we can generate that article. Same again for facial recognition search. This time we do have a few more editorial posts. So these are traditional affiliate roundups. So 9 top facial recognition search engines. Of course, we want to use the LinkedIn Pulse article that's already ranking. Okay, now we can move on to the next one. So try not to get distracted. When I'm doing this, I always think you actually want to make money out of this. There's so many case studies out there saying we've got all this traffic, but if it doesn't actually convert, then what's the point? But for the purposes of this experiment, we have got one of these proper error codes here. Chrome/net-internals #DNS mobile. 350 searches per month in India. Wonder what the US volume is there. But the crazy thing about this is there's still a lot of traffic value there. Probably isn't even accurate, but $31,000 per month. So we should be able to steal that quite easily. So same again, I'm just going to copy that. AutoBlogging.ai. We've now got our template for the facial recognition search. Generate article. Now I've got that mode again. Searching the search results. The LinkedIn article, we've got an FAQ. Yeah, these are all good explanatory articles. How to clear DNS cache. That should do. Now here's a fun one. Found this Vietnamese keyword that gets 500,000 searches per month. LinkedIn is ranking at number 6, and run it through Google Translate, and it says reputable bookmaker. So it's a gambling keyword. Now the amazing thing about non-English language search results is Google really struggles. Most foreign language search results are running off old Google algorithms. Parasite works really well for, and you can just blast them with black hat tactics and it's fine. So let's see how .ai does with the Vietnamese. I don't think it'll be a problem. So we'll put in the keyword there. Now if we go through the languages, This is good at Vietnam, surely. There we are. Vietnam, we want key takeaways, location, then we want article language. Damn, I'm not seeing a Vietnamese option with AutoBlogging.ai. Okay, so for this we need to use ChatGPT, a long-form SEO article in Vietnamese. Now for this, I'm just going to produce some basic filler text. We'll see how well it ranks. Then if it ranks well, I'll create a surfer template tailored for Vietnam and get all the entities in and really optimize that page. But so far this isn't looking bad. While we're waiting for that, we can check on our history in AutoBlogging. So we've got now.gg Roblox, anonymous story viewer, and facial recognition search. Keep writing here just to get a longer, more in-depth article. Meanwhile, we can start uploading these. So we just go to view and we copy all this. You can see what a good long-form extensive article AutoBlogging.ai has done using the entities, using FAQs. So this should score highly on any correlational tool, but I didn't have to go through the faff and expense of Surfer plus ChatGPT. So I'm just going to upload this as a straight LinkedIn article. So write article, I'm going to use my personal profile and just remind myself what the exact keyword was. We go next. Unfortunately, my followers are going to see this, but I'm sure that'll build some anticipation for this video. Meanwhile, we'll see if ChatGPT is done. So this is probably going to take a bit of tidying up, but that's fine. For now, we just want to test it out, see if the article actually ranks. I am quite confident that it will. We'll take out the ChatGPT filler. We just want the keyword, because remember, LinkedIn will insert the title in the URL. So I'd say just keep it to the keyword. Instagram story viewer, that's now copied. My friends and contacts are going to be very confused, wondering if I've been hacked. And the keyword was anonymous story viewer. I'm not even going to worry about capitalization. And then facial recognition search, and done. All right, next, I'll leave some links below about what I do next for the off page to actually get these pages ranking. But fundamentally, it's smash them through a mega indexer to make sure they get indexed. Then we're going to go into my virtual private server and build a load of automated links with MoneyRobot. And then I'm going to hit it with CTR manipulation with CTR Booster. So we can see here my CTR Booster setup. So for instance, my personal injury lawyer SEO LinkedIn page, that's getting 50 visits per day. And then we'll just work through each of these, searching the keywords we give it, clicking on my LinkedIn article, and that seems to be having a really good impact on pushing those pages to the top. We use the custom geolocation where I use hundreds of points, basically set to the radius of the US, and that seems to be working really well. And then we've got MoneyRobot running in the background as well. That's literally the complete method we're using. We'll see how the results go. So far, this method is proving really good. Make sure you click the links below to get the tools for yourselves, including the right proxies, and you can use MoneyRobot plus CTR Booster to push your LinkedIn pages or whatever Parasite you're using right to the top.